It only knows 2 words. We were 4 days into a week-long camping trip in the Chuska Mountains when Danny first heard it. I want to be clear about something before I get into this. Danny is not the kind of person who spooks easily. He grew up in rural New Mexico. He's been hunting since he was 9. He's the guy who stays calm when everyone else is panicking. The guy you want next to you when things go wrong. When Danny says something scared him, you listen. We were sitting around the fire, me, Danny, his girlfriend Priya, and our friend Marcus, when Danny went quiet in the middle of a sentence. Just stopped talking and stared out past the tree line. "What?" Marcus said. "Did you hear that?" We listened. Wind in the pines, the fire crackling. Nothing else. "Hear what?" Priya said. Danny shook his head slowly. "Probably nothing." But he didn't look like it was nothing. He looked like a man doing math in his head and not liking the answer. We're all in our late 20s. The trip was Marcus's idea. He'd been going through a rough divorce and needed to get out of the city, and we'd all agreed that a week off the grid was exactly what everyone needed. No cell service, no internet, nothing but mountains and trees and the kind of silence that cleans you out. The Chuskas sit on the Navajo Nation. Danny has Diné ancestry on his mother's side, which is part of why he suggested the specific location. He knows the land. He respects it in a way that the rest of us, raised on concrete and convenience, don't entirely understand, but try to follow his lead on. He had one rule when we arrived. Don't be loud after dark. Don't draw attention. We thought he meant bears. The second night was when I heard it. We'd gone to bed around 10. I was in the tent I was sharing with Marcus, almost asleep, when it drifted in from somewhere out in the dark. A voice. Human. Distant. "Help me." I sat up. "Help me." I unzipped the tent before I'd fully thought it through. Danny was already outside, standing perfectly still, facing the trees. He'd clearly been awake. "Someone's out there," I said. "We have to—" "No." His voice was flat, final. "Danny, someone is—" "Keep your voice down." He turned to look at me, and his expression stopped me cold. I have known Danny for 11 years. I have never seen him look like that. "Get back in the tent. Don't make any noise. Don't use your flashlight. There's someone out there asking for help." "No," he said very quietly. "There isn't." I stood there for a moment, listening. The voice came again from a slightly different direction than before. "Help me." Something was wrong with it. I couldn't name it at first. It was clearly a human voice, the right pitch, the right cadence, 2 recognizable English words. But there was something underneath it that made my spine